Hey, what's up you guys? How you doing there? Haven't seen you in a week or so, right? But nevertheless, today I'm coming with a new phrase, new video for you. Recently, I've been watching that motivational one. The one you can find hundreds on the internet. That was about a guy. Just a regular student at school who was not quite successful in sports, right? His friends and his peers were quite great at basketball, football, or other kinds of sports. And he wanted to achieve that, but he was quite bad. And that's where the first phrase of today comes from. To be good at something and to be bad at something. So what does it mean to be good or bad at something? So when you're good at something, it means you can do things easily. It's not difficult for you. And the opposite, when you're bad at something, it's quite difficult for you to do this or that. Like in this example, that guy is so good at maths, it takes him no time to solve any equation. Or the opposite one, I'm terribly bad at maths. It's like a disaster for me. Done? So let's move to the next one. No, let's first get to our guy, right? The one from the video. So that guy, he was bad, but he wanted to be good at sports. And eventually, slowly but surely, he started to make efforts. More and more. Every day, he took new struggle, and he became quite good at it. So that's the next phrase. Make efforts. To make efforts, right? And when you make efforts means that you try harder and harder, more and more, until you get some result. Or give it up. But makes efforts already worse something, right? So make efforts. Let's take an example, right? For example, hey man, if you want to impress a girl, you better start making efforts. So if you want that girl to pay attention to you, in other words, you gotta start doing something. You better start trying. So that's the same phrase, right? Okay. And the last phrase for today, and kind of helpful one, which I really like. So that guy, right, the one from video, he was already good at sports. And no matter what he was up to, he was already good at it. Because things were coming natural to him. And that's the next phrase. Come naturally. And when something comes naturally to you, it means you're already good at it. You're very good. It doesn't take you any extra efforts to achieve or reach something, right? Some people may say you're talented or gifted, but that's what it is. When things come naturally to you, it means you're already good at it. Okay? Like in that example, there is a guy and he plays basketball very good, and his friend might say, I've got a friend and his ability to play basketball comes naturally to him. So he's very good at basketball. So let's sum it up all together, right? First phrase of today was to be good at something or bad at something, which means you can do things easily or it's quite difficult for you to do things, right? Next one was to make efforts. And make an effort means to try. More and more and more, again and again and again, harder and harder, probably. And the last phrase for today was to come naturally. And when something comes naturally to you, it doesn't take you any efforts. Like that guy, he was quite bad, he started to make efforts, he became quite good, and eventually things started to come naturally to him. So guys, I hope that video was kind of useful to you. And I would like you guys to leave some of your examples. Are you making efforts on getting good in English? Are you bad at it? Does it come natural to you? Or any other stuff you're interested in? Just leave a couple of examples of yours down below. Make sure to leave your critics as well, or like or dislike this episode. And this one, and this is going to give me another push and inspiration to make the next one to you. As it is, I was very glad to have a class with you guys, and see you next time.